Hello and welcome to Meditate with me, where we will just practice a bit of gratitude combined with loving kindness and perhaps sending some kind words to the world. This December, many of us are celebrating holidays, all kinds of holidays, of course, depending on tradition. And I hope that your holidays will be joyful, will be filled with good times, with family, with friends, or if you are alone, you will be able to find much kindness and care in yourself, towards yourself. So with these wishes, let's set our intention for today to just be open to whatever's happening, to just be mindful, to be kind. So, as always, you can find a comfortable position to sit. You can lie down if you prefer that. You can stand. And perhaps close your eyes if that's comfortable to you. Remember, there's nothing to see really here. I'll be closing my eyes as I guide this meditation. But if it's not comfortable, you can keep your gaze soft and relaxed, perhaps looking a bit downwards in front of you. I think we'll be using our hands today, perhaps placed in front of you, perhaps touching each other and on your lap, just to be grounded, just to feel connection to yourself and to the ground and to this planet. I find it sometimes very helpful to use the power of touch. But let's start with taking some deep breaths through the nose, through the mouth, however it's comfortable to you. Letting the air fill the lungs and fill the belly. Exhaling slowly. Just taking deep breaths for a moment. If possible, extending the exhale so it's slightly longer than the inhale. Just calming down the nervous system this way. And briefly scanning the body, noticing any points of tension, and if possible, relaxing these areas. So noticing the muscles of the face, unclenching the jaw, letting the shoulders drop from the ears, letting the arms be heavy, softening the muscles of the belly, the chest, so these areas can fill in with air each time you breathe. Letting the legs be heavy, relaxed. Finally noticing how the feet are touching the ground. The point of contact. Noticing the sensations there. Just generally feeling the whole body being here in space, being supported by the surface you're on, by this planet. Just feeling secure, stable and safe. You're just taking some time to calm down and relax. And taking some time today to be grateful and send some good wishes towards others as well. So now we'll put our attention in our hands, and as I said, you can decide to put the hands in front of you. You can put them also on your chest, around the heart area, or just keep your hands together on your lap. And just for a moment, feel the warmth, feel the touch of the hands. If there's any background sounds or noises, let them be. Just turn inwards. Feeling the warmth of the hands. And starting with a little gratitude practice. You can sense the thumbs of your hands and think of them as representing your body, your physical being. And then simply think of anything that you can be grateful for. Perhaps for the fact that your body is here, allowing you to experience things. Perhaps the way it works, taking in oxygen, pumping the blood, letting you go from one place to another. Whatever you're able to do, whatever you're able to experience, you can do so because of your physical body. And perhaps you would like to also wish all people or living beings a body that's able to experience the world, a body that's able to do things, a body that is safe, protected, not harmed. You can choose to send these wishes towards all living beings. As I wish you and everyone else safety and protection, health and well-being. Now moving to the next finger. You can think of all kinds of mental abilities, thinking of your mind. What can you be grateful for? How your mind works, perhaps all the thinking it does. Even if these thoughts may be troubling sometimes, our minds are trying to protect us. They're trying to predict things. They're sometimes good at remembering or not so good. Either way, we can be thankful for all the thinking processes happening in our minds. And here you can wish all living beings minds that are open, tolerant, willing to learn, minds that are filled with positive and helpful thoughts, minds that are not troubled. And I wish you and all living beings open mind, willing to learn, filled with wisdom, kindness, care. As we move on to the middle finger, imagine it represents all the successes, all the external things you have done in your life. They could be very small or very big, but you have achieved something. Perhaps you made a difference in someone's life or your own. There's usually at least one small thing we can be grateful for. Let yourself feel that gratitude for your past accomplishments. And perhaps think of all future accomplishments, all future things you can do for others and for yourself. Things that will help you grow, learn, be the best you. As you think about what you're grateful for already, you can also send the kind wishes towards all living beings, all humans, all animals, so they also can live life full of accomplishments, happy events. They can achieve something to be proud of, and also live according to their values. I wish you and all living beings happiness and joy, having satisfaction in your achievements. Now we're moving to the next finger, ring finger. Let it represent our heart and all its qualities, the love, care, openness to others. Sometimes it may represent also painful experiences, but we can be grateful for all of it, for all the emotions we experience. They all carry messages. Let yourself feel your heart, perhaps through the touch of the hand, imagining the heart opening even more, being filled with love and care and kindness this season. Let yourself breathe in all these qualities into your heart. And perhaps wish all living beings, all humans, the same as I wish you and others an open heart that is filled with love and care, heart that can be kind towards yourself and all living beings. And last but not least, perhaps the most important part of our life, let the pinky finger represent connections, the interdependence, the fact that we live in relationship. We live in relationship with others, with humans, with animals, with plants, with this planet, even the universe. That universal connection binds us all. And I hope you can also be grateful for it, to the extent possible for you. I personally am so grateful for my friends and family, acquaintances, pets, past and current, the plants I eat, the water I drink, the air I breathe, everything surrounding me provides me with nourishment for my body, for my mind, for my heart. And I also wish to send the best wishes to all of those different connections, all living beings, this planet, Let's support each other. Let's be there for another. We're all in it together. For this brief moment we have here on Earth. So I wish you and all living beings a feeling of connection, this feeling of belonging, of being supported. Just thinking of all these areas you're grateful for, perhaps today. Thinking of all the wishes you have for yourself and others. Let yourself feel again the touch of your hands, the warmth. Slowly noticing how your entire body feels, how this practice changed anything inside your body. Maybe nothing changed, and that's okay too. Before finishing, feel free to take some deep breaths again. And when you open your eyes, do so slowly, gently, letting the light in. I hope you enjoyed this gratitude, loving kindness practice combination. Again, if you're celebrating holidays, I wish you a wonderful time. And as always, feel free to let me know how this practice resonated with you. I really love to hear from you. And hope to see you here again another day. Goodbye for now.